Hello students and welcome to a series of lectures on project management. Your faculty today is Dr. Suchitra Srivastava, professor in the Department of Management in the SAGE group of institutions. Today we will be talking about project crashing. So let us begin by understanding what is project crashing. Now, project crashing in project management is a technique to shorten a project's timeline by adding more resources, often at an increased cost. Now, this method aims to expedite the project completion while maintaining the original scope and quality. Now, what does it mean? It means that we are only trying to reduce the project completion time. Now, how will this be accomplished? This will be accomplished by the addition of more resources in the project, and that obviously comes at an additional cost. So let us now give a formal definition of project crashing. Project crashing is a technique used in project management to shorten the duration of a project by reducing the time of one or more activities on the critical path. Now, this involves adding additional resources, like I said earlier, like labor, equipment, or money to speed up the activities, although this comes at an increased cost. Now, the purpose of project crashing is to meet a tight project deadline. 2. It is to respond to the unexpected delays. 3. It accelerates the project delivery to capture the market opportunities. 4th, it avoids penalties associated with late project completion. 5th, it improves the stakeholder satisfaction by delivering the project earlier than the deadline. Let us now understand what are the key concepts involved in project crashing. Now, firstly, we have to understand what is the critical path. Now, we know that the critical path is the sequence of project activities which, if delayed, will delay the entire project. Now, crashing only makes sense for activities on the critical path. Now, this means that we have to crash the activities that lie on the critical path. Only then can we accomplish the reduction in the project completion time. Now, next thing that we have to consider is the trade-off. Crashing typically increases the cost but ultimately saves the time. Now, the next concept is the cost slope. Now, what is the cost slope? It is the crash cost minus the normal cost. Now, this difference has to be divided by the normal time minus the crash time. So, please understand, it is the change in the cost divided by the change in the time. So, this determines the cost slope. This indicates the cost per time saved. Let us now understand the steps involved in project crashing. The first and the foremost step is to identify the critical path. Now, I hope you all know that the critical activities are the activities that lie on the critical path. Hence, we determine the activities that can be crashed. That is, the duration of those activities can be reduced. Step number 3 is calculate the cost slopes for each of the crashable activities. So now, since we have identified the critical activities, we will find out the cost slope for each of the critical activity. Step number 4 is prioritize activities with the lowest cost slope. So our objective is to reduce the duration of the project, but this has to be done with the deployment of minimum of additional resources, right? So we will pick out an activity which has the lowest cost slope. Step number 5 is crash activities one at a time, then re-evaluate the critical path after each crash. Step number 6 is continue crashing until 1. Either the deadline is met or no more cost-effective crashing is possible. So I hope you have learned why we take up project crashing. We will learn more about project crashing in a later lecture. Thank you, students.